Hello viewers, welcome to our channel. In this video, we are going to talk about 8 Mukhi Rudraksha, its ruling planet, deity, Bead mantras and benefits. So stay tuned till the end of the video. We have with us Sakashri Neeta, who is the director of Rudra Center, the world's first website on Rudraksha. She has conducted extensive research in the science of Rudraksha, gemstones and chakras since the past 2 decades. Welcome Sakashri, Shivoham. Sakashri, kindly educate us about 8 Mukhi Rudraksha.
8 Mukhi Rudraksha is available in sufficient quantities as per current demand in both Nepal and Java varieties. Nepal trees produce an average of 6,000 beads every season. It has 8 clefts, mukhis or lines, and is octagonal in shape and thus seems almost round. The size ranges from 15 to 32 mm for Nepal variety and 7 mm to 14 mm for Java variety. Its price varies as per size and quality. Nepal beads cost between INR 3,000 to INR 10,000 depending on the size of the bead and how heavy, large and well formed it is. In Java variety, you can get an entire 108 beads mala for price as less as rupees 3,000. We also have a variety of 8 mukhi from Java called Chikna beads, which are dense and smooth beads, and these malas will cost about 5,000 to 10,000 for a 108 beads mala. I would like to point out that in the market there are many sellers of these mukhi malas who are selling them in cheap prices. But note that almost all of them don't check for damaged beads in the mala, don't count the mukhis, and don't string them in the right manner. Know that unless the beads are aligned in the same direction, the mala does not work as one unit with the energy coming out of the central Sumeru bead. In our several years of working, we have found that all mukhi malas have mukhis mixed in various proportions. So, a 7 mukhi mala will have beads of 5 and 6 mukhis and 8 mukhis mixed in it. And likewise, an 8 mukhi mala will also have mukhis of 7 mukhi and 9 mukhi mixed with it. Now, these have to be sorted, otherwise the mala will not give the full effect. At Rudra Center, we select and count each bead and orient it in the right direction, and it takes us at least 2 to 3 malas to make one mala fit for a client to wear.
Wow, no wonder our clients experience such great results from our Rudraksha, and they keep on coming back for more and refer other people too.
His grace on us. The ruling god is Lord Ganesh and planet is Ketu. Bead mantra is Om HOOM NAMAH. One may chant Ketu mantra, Ganesh mantra or Bead mantra to energize this bead.
However, Sakashri, many astrologers and websites claim that the ruling planet of 8 Mukhi Rudraksha is Rahu. Can you clarify this misunderstanding?
In our ancient and authentic scriptures, only association of Rudraksha with the gods is mentioned. In them, 8 Mukhi is stated to be ruled by Lord Ganesh. The planetary association came much later in some books written in the 1970s. It is very logical that the energy or frequency of the Rudraksha, its presiding deity, and ruling planet should be the same. The energy of Ganesh resonates more with Ketu as this is the planet associated with our roots and inherited talents. Ketu describes the areas of life we have already learned about in our past lives. Hence, these are traits, features and talents we already have imprinted on ourselves, and these need no further development or work in the present life as they are resources we already have. However, we need to be aware of these inherited strengths and talents, or they may be poorly managed or forgotten due to lack of awareness. 8 Mukhi helps us become aware and align with these innate talents. Similarly, the elephant-headed Ganesh represents memory capability. Ganesh's head was severed by Lord Shiv, whereas Ketu's head was severed by Lord Vishnu's discus. Many Vedic Shastris and Pandits suggest Ganesh Puja to nullify malefics of Ketu, and extensive literature in our Ved and Upanishads attests to this connection between Ganesh and Ketu. Ketu is related to what we brought to this life, our roots, innate talents, ancestors, and family patterns. On the other hand, Rahu is related to what we still need to achieve in life. Rahu marks what is needed to be worked upon on this life journey, which is the opposite principle to Ketu. Both Ganesh and Ketu actually relate to our Pitra ancestors, and you know that Pitra Paksh is observed after Ganesh Utsav. Ketu's Nakshatra Magh is also related to Pitra or ancestors. By wearing 8 Mukhi Rudraksha, we get relief from ancestral curses and bondages. We are able to rise above family traditions and beliefs that limit us, and beneficially use what we have inherited from them to progress in life. It is generally known that Ketu puts obstacles in one's path. However, make no mistake, the key to solving them is the fundamental lesson of Ketu's lessons, which helps one rise in his self-awareness. Ganesh is known as Vignaharta or remover of obstacles. So thus, we can see many such subtle connections between them.
Wow, this is so enlightening. Thank you for clarifying this misunderstanding. So many people are scared of the effects of Rahu and Ketu in their birth chart. However, from what you have just said, it seems like the key to overcome the challenges posed by Rahu and Ketu is by aligning with their lessons. And 8 Mukhi seems to be a very powerful tool to align with the lessons of Ketu. What are the other benefits of 8 Mukhi Rudraksha?
To understand the benefits of 8 Mukhi Rudraksha, we need to dive into the attributes and lessons of Lord Ganesh. Let's start from the story of his birth. Once upon a time, goddess Parvati created a boy out of the dirt of her body. When she was taking bath, Shiva was stopped by this boy from meeting her, and an enraged Shiva severed the head of the child. But Parvati insisted that her child be revived, and Shiva fixed the severed head of an elephant on the child. This was the birth of the elephant-headed god Lord Ganesh. So what is the meaning behind this story? The dirt is the lust of the mind which emerges because of the ego. And this gave birth to the boy who stopped Shiv, the self, from meeting his material self, Parvati. Today in this world, we lust for money, food, love, intimacy, fame, material things and worldly pleasures, etc. And in this process, we forget who we truly are. Shiv cuts off this ego and replaces it with the memory of who we truly are. We can also interpret this story by looking at his form. The 4 arms of Lord Ganesh represent the 4 inner attributes of the mind: Manas, Buddhi, Chitta and Ahamkar. Where Buddhi is the inner wisdom or intellect, symbolized by the Ganesh principle. Chitta is the pure consciousness that is all-knowing, symbolized by Lord Shiv. Manas is the mind or Shakti, which is Parvati. And Ahamkar is the ego, which is the boy whose head was cut off. It also implies obstacles in the path. Hence, the birth of Ganesh happens when the Ahamkar is removed and the Manas, signified by Parvati, meets Chitta, signified by Lord Shiva. So Ganesh is the awakening of Buddhi within that aids in realization of our true self. The name Ganesh is a Sanskrit compound joining the words Gan, meaning a group, and Ish, meaning Lord or Master. He masters all the elements of nature and is the Lord of the first chakra, Mooladhara Chakra. Another story talks about the race between Lord Ganesh and his brother Lord Kartikeya to see who will get the divine fruit. Kartikeya mounted his peacock and circled the world. Ganesh mounted his vehicle, the mouse, and circled his parents, Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati. The fruit was awarded to Lord Ganesh, and an enraged Lord Kartikeya went on an exile. The story gives the message that the fruit, which is the result of all our endeavors, should be circling around Shiva and Parvati, who denote self-realization and not the material world. Hence, 8 Mukhi Rudraksha helps us conquer lust and see things in the right perspective and get the necessary wisdom to handle tasks and challenges so that you achieve success that makes you rise in your self-awareness. He is the Lord of the root chakra that opens for stability, grounding and support. Wearer of 8 Mukhi is thus able to connect to his roots and feel secure, stable and supported by the world. As a body, we connect with our parents. As mind, with right buddhi or wisdom. As senses, with removal of lust. And as soul, to our Kundalini Shakti that flows from the root chakra to the crown chakra, uniting Shiv and Shakti or the soul with the material self. Lord Ganesh as well as Ketu are associated with the Mooladhara Chakra and Kundalini Shakti. This is where our spiritual journey starts. An exalted Ketu in the chart signifies spirituality, liberation and psychic insight, including astrology, and is the most important planet, which paves the way for material and spiritual progress in life and ultimately helps us achieving self-realization. So this makes 8 Mukhi a must-have for serious meditators. He rides a teeny-weeny mouse as his vehicle. That symbolizes that he enables us to conquer our mousy fears that makes us want to run away at the onset of challenges. There is a story about Kuber and Ganesh where Kuber gets prone to ego about his wealth and he invites thousands of guests for dinner. Ganesh alone ate up all the food and he was still hungry. A distraught Kuber sought help of Lord Shiva, who sent him message to humble down, implying that ego leads to lust and that is never satisfied. A humbled Kuber offered one bowl of plain rice with humility to Ganesh, and ultimately he was satisfied. Wearer of 8 Mukhi Rudraksha receives this satisfaction with whatever he has in life and thus is able to align with Kuber or prosperity. 8 Mukhi also enhances the beneficial effects and nullifies the malefic effects of Ketu in the birth chart. So to summarize, 8 Mukhi helps us conquer lust. 8 Mukhi helps us connect with our roots and achieve a sense of safety, grounding and belonging. It helps us remove obstacles on path. Eight-Mukhi blesses us with virtues of Lord Ganesh, which are Buddhi, meaning intelligence, Siddhi, meaning spiritual powers, and Riddhi, meaning prosperity. Eight-Mukhi helps us become satisfied with life. Eight-Mukhi balances the Mooladhara Chakra. It helps us tap into the Kundalini Shakti. Eight-Mukhi helps nullify the malefic effects of planet Ketu.
Wow! Eight-Mukhi sounds like such an important bead to nullify the effects of Ketu, overcome different lusts of the mind and body, balance the first chakra Mooladhara, and take the first step towards Kundalini awakening. What are the therapeutic benefits of wearing Eight-Mukhi Rudraksha?
Therapeutically, Eight-Mukhi Rudraksha removes nervousness. It also gives relief in ankle pains. Additionally, Eight-Mukhi helps in treating obesity.
Who should wear Eight-Mukhi Rudraksha?
This bead can be worn by all people from children to adults as its benefits are helpful for all ages. For students, it helps them to be more serious about studies. It helps people to be more connected with their parents and their family. It is helpful for those in business or service, for initiating new tasks and helping them progress without obstacles. It is helpful for people on spiritual path to raise their spiritual awareness.
How should an individual wear Eight-Mukhi Rudraksha so that he or she can derive the complete benefits of this wonderful bead?
One may wear as bracelet in silver, gold or thread of single bead or multiple beads. You may wear as a mala of multiple beads of Nepal origin, which is usually called kantha, or of Java origin in thread or metal. You may string the beads with the gemstone cat's eye, which belongs to Ketu. You can even wear as a ring.
So ma'am, are there any other ways to derive more results from Eight-Mukhi Rudraksha?
See, once we send the Rudraksha to you from Rudra Center, we energize it by the Pran Pratishtha ritual. But to get attuned to it, it is recommended that you chant its Beej mantra, which is Om HOOM NAMAH, or any mantra of Lord Ganesh or Ketu for several rounds of 108 beads mala to attune with its energy. You may wear it 24/7, including during shower.
Sakhashri, this session was very insightful for me, and looking at the beautiful designs we have, I am planning to get a Eight-Mukhi Rudraksha for myself. Thank you for sharing your valuable knowledge with us. Shivoham. Hi there. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Do visit our website www.rudraksha-ratna.com. We are a one-stop shop for all Hindu spiritual products and services like Rudraksha, gems, yantras, puja services, puja samagri, puja vessels, meditation accessories, and we ship worldwide. See you in the next video. Until then, namaste.